Nah, we won't. Fuck it.
About to do the podcast online, don't talk about. Yo, cuts. Did you think about it? Was it rehearsed? What did you doing? Do you enjoy it? Joy. Does it bring you joy? What is you doing? Now I know you did not do this. And I know I'm not tripping. I've got to be careful of whom I tell this. Was it rehearsed? Did you think about it? What did you do? Did you think about it? Was it rehearsed? What did you do? I know I cannot do this, but I don't have time for thought. First, what I got to do is get out of check. Double check. Do you enjoy it? Does it bring you joy? What is you doing? Did you think about it? Was it rehearsed? What is you doing? Things that makes me wanna say. Makes me say, Did you think about it? Yo, cuts. Cookie's Corner. I am the real Cookie Monster. We in the Fox Den.
You already know, Mr. Breakfast, the Aboriginal. You already know you on that.
Peak game I'm about to say was so true. We always talk about it. And how we forced to be in the system.
Yes, sir.
If you don't have your own land, your own field, and if you ain't able to be a slave,
Yes, sir.
you're fucked.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What you talking about, cookbook? Cause I'm happy to be a slave for UPS. I start Monday.
Whew. I feel you on that one.
You know what I mean?
Like you said, We got to be happy and be comfortable sometimes of making it work how we make it work.
Listen here. I said it again. This system.
And congratulations,
Thank you
for
being enslaved.
being comfortable for today. For today, my boy said he got to be happy and say congratulations, happy holiday. We got to say happy holiday to my boy. Y'all want to make it a holiday? I'm gonna make it a fucking holiday. Yeah, I mean, we got to be happy to be to make it work. And that's
this mean. It's mean.
It's so mean what you saying, cause I'm gonna keep the energy, cause it's so mean what you just said, cause it's not
crazy.
This is what we do out here, cause we boast and brag, cause on who is the comfortablest fucking slave out here, cause we boast and fight with each other, cause on who is the most comfortablest nigga out this joint. And y'all the double G niggas I'm talking about.
I'm talking about, cause
double G niggas, cause
it's congratulations for me to be a career slave. I got a career in this. I could be cool financially for being a career slave.
Ain't in jail. That's what y'all think. You know what I mean? That we okay being a better slave out here than in there, cuz.
Knowing that, listen, hold on. Now I'm gonna touch it. I always touch it there.
Definitely.
I always touch it there, right? Even though we all doing time. Why what you saying we all doing time? We're not in jail. Everybody's waiting to die. I don't care how you do the wait. I ain't gonna confuse it, but you're waiting on the Lord to call you. To say your time is up. Now what you do in between getting time is on you on that. But he made a promise. You will meet him. Hey, that's where I'm going. We're all doing time. That's where I'm at with it. That's my reality. That's what I'm standing on.
And we all ain't gotta be on American time. You know what I mean?
No,
we all ain't gotta be on pumpkin spice time, cuz
I don't know.
A lot of us be on
2020, really? You want to talk that? You want to talk that? What's the real day one? You want to go there? Go there with the real day one. But you know, it's crazy how uncomfortable being a career slave. I gotta make it. It's financially not great. Motherfuckers is wasting money on this. Being a career slave.
Super career criminal. I mean, super career criminal, cause we became, cause out here, cause we acting like we ain't in this fucking fancy world, cause, but we got to, they're like, if we ain't on the right unions, it's like, cause we got to be.
If you ain't got your own land, your own field, you ain't willing to be no slave, you're fucked.
Like you said, you damn near admitting to be comfortable with it, cause I'm playing the game with the Matrix, cause we're like, fuck it. Like, I'ma just
you become homeless.
I'ma keep it. Listen, this is why even a lot of them homeless people, cause they got more fucking sovereign beliefs than anybody, cause out here, some of them, cause.
Some.
I ain't gonna say some, cause some of them really don't have the real deal. Like, they don't. There's some of them out there cause they choose to be like that. And there's some of them out there because that just fall into the trap of it, and then it's help me get up out of it. And when I get up out of it, I wasn't really like that.
Nah, there's some into like ex-war joints.
I feel you, Kevin.
They be like, listen, I refuse to be a slave.
And they really understand the language after they go into them armies and all that, because where they see a different way of life. Cause
it's cool to look like this, you know what I mean? But I'm not hungry. I ain't gotta work.
That's why a lot of them war motherfuckers don't be as shot out as we think they is, cause they done seen some shit, cause I'm talking about life and death. You know what I mean? That makes them go out here and look at shit a different type of way, cause especially like you said, even where some of them will be on the homeless shit, some of them will play the shit, the where they still play the system and still I'm talking about get on the meds and everything. You feel what I'm saying? To get the benefits out of still, you know what I mean, taking them little veteran VA checks and all that. And like you said, cause there's some of them vets out here that be like, cause I'm not fucking with them motherfuckers no more, period. I'm going homeless. I'm going off the grid and like, cause I'm just gonna be out here, cause it's some of them that go to that mentality, but then you got the ones that it's different levels of that mentality, cause like I said, you got some of them that play crazy and still get the VA check and all that and act like they I've seen war and I'm shot out. The word nigga, you ain't really shot out. You like you said, you playing happy slave. You ain't really playing sovereign out here and all that. You're trained to be thinking like you thinking too. Yeah, I mean, who you about to go vote for, crazy nigga? Cause you ain't as crazy as you making yourself seem. Cause you want to be on these drugs and shit. Them drugs make, like you said, them drugs is even putting you making yourself feel that you're in a comfortability state with how shit is out here.
It's so play as homeless to be cops, man.
Yeah, cause it's mean. It's mean, especially up top, up New York. Oh man, like you said, in the subway Jones and everything, cuz. That's that part of the city, like, we gotta get to and see again too, cuz next time we get up there, cause that subway up there, woo woo. That's a fucking different world, cuz down there with the people down there, cuz, and cuz it's mean how many different people we is out here, cuz but you got these people that be trying to control us with the bullshit. They be trying to control us with the bullshit, cuz be trying to control us with about the meanest shit, cuz like I keep always trying to explain this shit cuz of how deep it is when they try to make it seem like church and government ain't the same. Cause they sat there and pushed it on motherfuckers cause of what my God said my God is gonna do to you if you don't do this.
This is crazy.
You know what I mean? The word, cause it is so fucking mean.
And I told how much I told me how much to make it because it's peak season right now. It's lower rent, but after the peak season, it's going back down. I told my folks, man, I'm cool with that, man. It's better than what I'm doing in Turkey Smell with just 4 hours.
Definitely, cuz. Definitely, cuz. The word sometimes, like you said, they don't even be about the workout sometimes, cause it's all about taking care of self at the end of the day, no matter how we looking at it when it comes to that shit. The word, like you said, all we doing is making self comfortable. The beat and the bullshit, cause that's all we're doing. Cause like you said, I could choose to go the other route and sit there and say fuck all y'all and go homeless. I can go out to California out there with that shit where it's sunny and be homeless as fuck, sunny as fuck out here every day on the beach if I felt like it. And I'm talking about would live a whole different lifestyle what these motherfuckers are saying. Or would you vote? Go ahead and vote. That's what y'all gonna do. You know what I mean? And then then they'll sit there and tell the motherfucker that's living that life, they'll come keep asking you for your vote. Like, come on, man, we need your vote, cuz. Oh, you ain't gonna give us your vote, cuz you man, what the fuck? But then like you said, I'm sitting out here homeless like, what the fuck is y'all doing? Like, what the fuck I give a fuck about any of that shit y'all talking about for?
Free from all that.
I'm not on your labor. I'm not on none of that time you're on. Matter of fact, cuz you got $1, you got something to eat? You so fucking want to make shit better and all that, give me something. Or what you gonna do to help me? Or what you want my vote though? What you gonna do for me, cuz?
Homeless is true sovereign.
Man, what? I fucks with him.
True sovereign. Homeless is true sovereign.
Shout out to Dunk, cuz you still here with me, Dunk. I know you out here floating around. Still. You know what I mean? Still, cuz. With no worry, no problem, cuz. Or what, cuz? Cuz you got $1? Alright then, cuz. Whatever. I'ma holler at you, cuz. You still my brother, though. You still my brother, cuz.
Yeah, I told my folks it was for 24. Strictly. Because the peak season, it go down to 16.
Mm-hmm.
And God was like, when I was telling her, she was like, you should be happy. You know, you more happy than me. I said, cuz, little do you know, cuz, I got to sign over to be a slave. There's nothing happy about that. It could be $100 an hour. I'm ready to be somebody. I'm not making it for myself fully. Fully.
To where all it is, like you said, because it's getting a check. It doesn't matter where you get the check from. All it is getting a check.
That's it.
The where motherfuckers think they so better than motherfuckers and they got a $2 better or $3 better joint than a nigga. It does, like you said, it don't matter the fucking work you're doing. A lot of these motherfuckers is, oh, I got the government job. Pussy. You really know what you're really doing? I'm talking about you're one of the most house nigga motherfuckers it is out here for real. And want to sit out here and tell my man we need to go vote. I bet we do to keep your little government job going, you house nigga. I don't want to be talking to my people like that, but like I was saying earlier on my little Facebook Live, Jamal Aboriginal, hit the subscribe button on the Facebooks, hit the subscribe buttons on the YouTubes. We need all the subscribes, you know what I mean? Cookie's Corner, Anchor, Spotify, hit all them Jones. But like I was saying on there, cuz, these niggas be shucking and jiving, cuz. They some fucking coons, cuz. You know what I mean? And I don't even be wanting to talk to my own people like that, cuz. But it's like I was saying, cuz they about to get this work, whether they want to hear it or not, cuz. They about to get this work, cuz, running around here telling motherfuckers to go vote. Like we fucking Americans. I ain't no damn American, cuz my peoples wasn't. And I got an intellect to understand it. Like some of my other people do out here. It's a lot of us that's waking up back up. You know what I mean? Because we just been in a sleep state. Because they make us think even sleep is sleep. The word because even when you sleep, because you ain't sleeping. You better not be. Yeah, I mean, even when you sleeping, because you better not be sleeping. For real, cuz. Real shit, cuz.
You definitely talking to them, cuz, because this is reality, cuz.
Man, they got us in a fucking fantasy world, cuz, talking about motherfuckers as American. And celebrate this and celebrate that. Like, cuz, it's like you say, cuz all them motherfuckers is doing is trying to make it comfortable, cuz, to be a happy slave, cuz. And niggas is shucking and jiving, cuz, about, man, master making it better for me. He making it better for us. Pussy, it ain't no making it better for us, cuz, in that motherfucking system.
And here we go. Here go another something that's so silly, but it's so law. You got to pay for it just in case.
Man.
Now, if you don't pay for it just in case, here goes the filing. Some of the filings as mandatory in Pennsylvania that you're not allowed to do. If you do not pay for it just in case, you will not be allowed to drive a car.
Just in case.
What are you talking about? Insurance.
Just in case.
Now, you paying for just in case you have an accident. Now, just say just in case you drive and you get in the accident and you don't have no insurance. You don't pay for it just in case. You're done here.
Done.
You may not be able to drive a vehicle for a long time. Just because you didn't follow the proper procedures of law, because you didn't pay for it.
Man.
Just in case.
Just in case. Man. Yeah, I get the health insurance.
Just in case.
Yeah. I don't even talk about the health insurance. That's a whole different insurance, because we definitely can't buy into the health insurance business.
That's all.
That is, nigga, you are not going to be out here selling health insurance, nigga. At all, nigga.
You ain't gonna own one?
Yeah, I mean,
forget it.
What?
Who's gonna come to you? It's over.
Nigga, for you to sell health insurance?
It's over.
Nigga, we about because that's like something like
You're doing too much.
and then be telling the truth
You're doing
with selling health insurance at that. The where you already got to be lying even to be selling this health insurance, cause where it be like, cause hold on, what you telling the people, cause you're already going along with the game.
Here they go.
Yeah,
You ready for that? Here they go. What you talking about, Willis?
Oh man,
What you talking about? Oh no, you doing too much. You doing too much.
they be like, man,
You doing too much.
you terminated. Yeah, man. Yeah.
You doing the language. You're terminating. What?
Let's say Shabbat the turkey smell, man. You terminated, cause whether you.
No, they text me and said, they was like, are you not coming to work? Like, excuse me. I didn't even see her.
Oh man,
They had the audacity to talk to me like that.
these people can.
Like, I'm not in the right.
Want me to be told because you want me to be told. Shout out to Kunta Kinte. Shout the fuck out to Kunta Kinte, man. My motherfucking name ain't told me neither, cuz. You know what I mean? You ain't gonna have me, even if I do gotta be told be out here for periods of time and all that, cause I'ma never be a happy Toby, cuz. Ever going, you will never catch me out here in this. I'm a happy spirited person every day, but I ain't gonna be no happy motherfucking Toby, cuz. Yeah, I mean, where it's a difference, cuz where like I'm just happy being me. I'm me. You know what I mean?
See, in my younger days,
Mm-hmm.
when I used to fight against my own kind, I used to be prideful. But now that I grew older and I got the knowledge that I've been blessed with by the soul creator, Allah, alhamdulillah, I don't have that same pride. You know what I'm saying? When I broke Cuz's ribs, I really didn't want to do that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't like fighting my own kind now.
Mm-hmm.
But it really had no choice.
It be mean like that because of these art forms. Cause that's why I appreciate. That's how I even, like you said, learn to even grow with wisdom and all that. Cause I learned to appreciate the art of karate, even though I ain't into no karate shit. And like I don't practice the art, but I appreciate the art form of it because it ain't, like you said, it ain't nothing but a self-defense art form for real. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And like I'm only gonna use this art form on my people because if I gotta really like self-defense myself, but I'm gonna fuck you up if I use it, cuz.
Mm-hmm.
I got my own chi. Now, this is what I said. I ain't practicing karate out here. I don't want to fuck my people up. You know what I mean? Because, like you said, it's like, don't make me. I got a self-defense art form too. You know what I mean? And it's a fucking ain't karate. It's multi-talent shit. You know what I mean? It's whatever I'm going along with the energy at whatever it go with. You know what I mean? Even if a nigga came at me with a initial. You know what I mean? But it's a self-defense mechanism out here because I learned to appreciate the art form, and like you said, not to do it to my people unless I'm forced to. You know what I mean? And that's even why, like, even in their culture and all that shit, you don't see, they try to make, it's like sitting there painting a black on black picture of black on black violence. You know what I mean? The word ain't, it's Chinese on Chinese violence and all that because you don't see a lot of it because motherfuckers is going to practice it only when needed. Because they know, like, cause don't cross this fucking line because I might get to kicking you in your fucking mouth because we're like, they already know that practice, and there's a lot of people over there that practice that, just that humbleness, and that's why I even appreciate like the different even culture of the monks and all that. You know what I mean? Cause now I'm not learning like wisdom, and even with they have a different culture of just being silent, where they like to listen before speaking. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So even with. But you practice different art forms and you strengthen with, it's like senses, where the more you practice it, the more you're going to strengthen it on that skill. You know what I mean? So it's like the more you practice that karate with that art form of self-defense, the better you're going to get at that self-defense art form. You know what I mean? The more you practice at that art form of listening and being quiet, the more you're going to I'm talking about get great at listening and watching people's movements and all that before you even get to speaking on it. You know what I mean? And it's so mean because you could even practice all those art forms at once. You know what I mean? And it's just certain cultures practice it more than others and put more energy into other art forms than other cultures. But knowing us, cuz, and where my original people come from, cuz we practiced all that at one time. You know what I mean? And I'm talking about all, it balanced all of them equally. You know what I mean? To where even when you get to doing something throughout your day, you'll be like, man, I'm doing this, I'm working out for an hour. Then boom, I'm going to do this for an hour. I'm going to meditate for an hour. Then boom, I'm going to do this for an hour. I might go fuck with my bro for an hour. Then boom, I'm going to fuck with the kids for an hour. And your day will be structured out like that. Not how these people will structure our shit out. Where nigga, you about to go work for 8. You know what I mean? Then nigga, you about to go do, you motherfuckers like, you ain't got your own food, you ain't raising your own crops and all that. So nigga, you go, yeah, it's mean, because it's a mean monopoly game they got us believing now of how we got to put these cultures.
But we were doing it since day one, since John his name was changed into Israel.
That's their stories, cause I ain't gonna say that's our story. I don't take them as history lessons, cause I take them as
happened in the world.
Right.
They may not be our history.
Cause like you said, what was that?
In the world.
What you say that motherfucking? Excuse me, I ain't saying motherfucker, but what you say the name was first?
John.
Before, nah, it wasn't John, was it? It was Jacob, right?
Jacob,
Yes. And when did that letter J come into existence, guys?
Right. It was Yakub.
Yeah, because this is what I say, because I don't take them stories as history lessons, because I know a lot of that stuff been played with. You know what I mean? And it's even when they try to transfer it over to Hebrew text and all that, but then give it to us in this text. Where if you go and split the story, because the name don't change.
All I'm saying is when in that form, this is you're absolutely telling the truth.
Yeah, it's mean, guys.
But I'm glad you said that too at the same time. But I was talking to the one that is familiar with the names now.
Definitely.
And not the real names, which is Yakub.
Definitely. I know how you was explaining. I definitely know how you was explaining it. Because it's different.
I like the way you did that.
Yeah. Because it's that letter, it's the names that tells a lot, because when we tell stories. You know what I mean? And a lot of us don't realize, like how we even had that one talk about that show because about the names. A lot of us don't realize how important these names mean because of how deep they go.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I was talking to.
Definitely.
You was talking to the higher intellect.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
You already know. So we go up that.
At least we covered all, try to cover all angles that we can. I think that we know.
Basically, because like you said, it's even intellect outside of our intellect, because we ain't all knowing. You know what I mean? We still learning. You know what I mean? But it's the stuff that we got. Like you said, I don't got no problem with giving it, cuz. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And a lot of us even get taught so much into the box, cuz that we're, even when we do get a different intellect, we're scared to even express it. You know what I mean? Because there's so many of us out here to be like, you know you're about to get ridiculed. But I'm talking about you're going to get ridiculed like a motherfucker.
But see, hard to deal with the own kind. This is what I do. Mm-hmm. Period. We may go through a fist fight one day, but tomorrow's a new day. That happened yesterday. We still alive.
Definitely.
We cool. All right, nothing happened. Move on from that.
Then we can do some conflict resolution, cuz what was the problems we saw from that, cuz
it doesn't take people to do it.
And like you said, it really don't even take death to do it, none of that, cuz, but motherfuckers that be so, we get trained by these motherfuckers to be so afraid, cuz.
Not really. Cuz when we was younger, cuz, we did that.
Oh yeah, all day. All day, some of us, a lot of us.
Did that.
I mean? Yeah.
So we fought, we see another day, you know what I'm saying? Well, these individuals now, this new generation, they're scared to be embarrassed because they don't know how to fight.
Because I say this about it, where it's a lot of feminine energy on that where it's a can't get past that moment of being a man and taking that loss to another man. That where nigga, if you lost, you lost.
There wasn't that much access to guns like that.
It was, because it still wasn't, and like
Like
it was a practice culture. Even like I was talking about these karate, like how it's guns in fucking China, cause and in Japan and all that.
But it wasn't that major back in the day.
Again, and
all it is now. It's so serious now.
That's because they really pumped that black on black violence to us, cause to make us think like, oh man, black people be killing black people and this and that. Word like you just said, cause we wasn't killing black people. Niggas will knuckle it the fuck up. You know what I mean? That myth of all that shit, cause we got programmed with, cause there wasn't no whole bunch of in certain cities, like even it's damn near like jail where they set it up to happen like that, like them Chicago's and them New Yorks in certain times and all that. You got niggas on top of niggas, especially with drugs and all that shit coming again. Niggas is in poverty, so you gonna get the you know what I mean? But even still, then. Like you were saying back in our times, we were still able to practice karate. Where like nigga, even with guns being around, because you still had your gangsters that ran around with the gun. You know what I mean? But everybody wasn't playing like that. Where we ain't got to practice that like that. We could solve our differences some other type of way.
Man,
you know what I mean?
I learned even in the joint. You know what I mean? I learned it. To use necessary force. You know what I mean? Just apply necessary force just to get your point across.
Definitely.
It doesn't take brutal annihilation on every side to get your point across.
Definitely, guys.
Maybe it just take one nice shot. Maybe it may take more than one shot. And as long as you get the point across, yo, stop playing with me.
Yeah, it's so mean that it's crazy because jail had almost not this new jail shit. The shit they done structured the jails all fucked up, but
we call it the last wave of the real jail.
Yeah. But I'll say like that. And the feds are still like that in certain older West Coast jails where they still got structures, but they still...
the jails now is real.
Definitely. There's certain Jones. But and what I'm talking about is like the structure of segregation, cuz, and how segregation works in jail and how it works for the people damn near, to where you gonna get in where who's supporting you, cuz. You know what I mean? And who, you know what I mean? And it's even to like I said, it ain't like it used to be. You know what I mean? But if you were like the white people protected the white people, stayed with the white people, cuz the Puerto Ricans did the same, the Chinese did the same, you know what I mean? But you still had a mix of integration on all business aspects. You know what I mean? Whether it was with drugs coming into jail, anything. You know what I mean? Where the inmate, like people still had to deal with people. You know what I mean? On all, like politics. There still had to be jail politics and law within the, like, within, like, the shit that I'm talking about, cause is, like, fuck the authority level. You feel what I'm saying? Where I ain't talking about the authority politics. I'm talking about the people politics or the group politics.
God. I was in the worst state jail in Pennsylvania. One of the worst in the biggest. It's something to compare it to, like Huntington.
You already know, cause it wasn't nothing like that fort. It wasn't nothing like that fort, but it wasn't nothing like the old fort. I'll say that old fort, but you call it like the last one.
Wave of it.
Yes.
It was a mean wave. Listen here, cuz the worst state penitentiary in Pennsylvania, cuz came out of those cars.
Definitely, cuz.
Listen.
Definitely.
I mind my business, cuz. There's a lot of shit going on. Motherfuckers getting stabbed up. That's none of my business. I almost got caught up in some shit. I didn't know I was gonna make it out of that joint, cuz. It's about to be Brown versus Blues. Now the Browns doing serious time. And then Blues is like PVs and shit, parole violence. I'm going on, so it's about to be ugly in this joint.
Hell yeah.
They seen it. It was like, you can't be talking that shit. And guess niggas is doing something. We talking about libraries. We gonna We in the wave pit. I'm talking about in the jail. Vietnam. Yo. And they was like, damn, calling the boxers. I had to get it.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Shit, my man got his shit wired down there, man. Fucking around in the little Harrisburg, Philly joint, and these niggas ran on him and shit. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah, cuz. But he held it down. He shut it down there. But
he got involved. People ran.
Yeah, because it wasn't even that nigga beef, cuz. You know what I mean? But it's like
they should beef in that joint.
Where you won't get into it.
It's a lack of understanding sometimes. But the bird is the bird. That's that. It was like whoever's going down, the whole jail's gonna look at you. That's that.
Like you said, once it get going down like that,
like,
the
rest. I was at the set. And
you got somebody just had me playing.
I was at the set. And it was about to be the bird versus the flies. And I knew that situation, if it go left, everybody from Harrisburg is going to be looked that sweet.
You better believe it. You better believe it, guys.
That was a serious joint right there, man. It had nothing to do with me, but it did.
Definitely.
I had to be front line on that. They had to change their minds quick. I was like, yo, if you trying to go home, get away from here.
Definitely, guys.
This is killed to be killed right now, man. You know what I'm saying? There are people that don't understand when they just start and be in the joint, but don't know what they doing. And don't understanding where they at here.
Definitely, guys. Because like you said, everybody don't even be understanding the real seriousness of the situation sometimes.
No.
They be thinking that's just a fucking game.
So everybody didn't do time at the fort. You know what I'm saying? I got this man shot because I did the fort first.
Definitely.
The worst penitentiary in state penitentiary in Pennsylvania.
Definitely. Like you said, because you got the tail end of it. So you could imagine how it was before that. Cause
it was all the way real, cuz.
All the way, cuz. And it's mean that they, even with a PA jail like that, because they were like, cause like you was even saying, because we go against each other, cause within our little bullshit of Pennsylvania, because of our cities and shit like that. Philly, Harrisburg, Pittsburgh and shit. You know what I mean? Them the three major little sets of Jones up in the John, and then you get your white boys and your Ricans and shit. Yeah, man.
It's the main joint. You got the Bloods, Crips, all that, Latino, Kings.
See, but the Bloods and the Crips came later. You know what I mean? Where it wasn't.
It's serious business in certain joints.
Hell yeah. But they came later in the PA systems. Where they wasn't over in these PA systems like that.
The next niggas brought that shit in.
Yeah. That came from them. Only motherfuckers that was ganged up in the Bloods and Crips was the Pittsburgh motherfuckers, cuz.
Right.
Pittsburgh motherfuckers was ganged up already. You know what I mean?
And why?
Huh?
In New York.
Yeah. But they I'm talking about like as far as in the jail system shit.
Definitely Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh and PA.
Period.
Yeah, I mean, then you had like them other little West Coast, like West side of Pennsylvania's that'll try to wide off of like Erie. Them Erie niggas was up on some gang shit. You might have had like a few of them Scranton motherfuckers and all that, but like Philly, Harrisburg motherfuckers and shit like that, it wasn't no Bloods and Crips up in our state penitentiaries. Like it wasn't none of that shit. If you was coming from them areas, you know what I mean?
If you a blood or a Crip from Harrisburg, you definitely a follower.
Yeah, the real what. And Philly motherfuckers feel like that too. Yeah. You know what I mean? Or if you got on any of that blood or Crip shit, you want no real Philly nigga. You know what I mean? But that's why I said like the Pittsburgh motherfuckers, they did that. You know what I mean? Pittsburgh did that. They did gang from before when I was juvie Jones and placements and shit. Pittsburgh was on that. You know what I mean? I'm talking about they was gang. Pittsburgh was on the gang with they got some green motherfuckers out there, motherfuckers that wear green out there, some motherfuckers that wear purple. And it's crazy because Pittsburgh was on, like I said, Pittsburgh was on that when I was a kid, cuz. So I don't know how long really all that gang shit been out in Pittsburgh, but I can say Pittsburgh had Bloods and Crips and all that for a minute, cuz, yeah, I mean, that's one city over here I can say in Pennsylvania that been on that Bloods and Crips shit longer than any other little city up in this joint. As far as my motherfucking knowledge of it, coming to Pennsylvania. Because I know, like, in the jail systems, because, like you said, they came along and they got heavy and serious joints. But it wasn't no wave of them. All the Pittsburgh niggas just came. They wasn't claiming Bloods and Crips when they went to jail. They was claiming Pittsburgh. They were smart enough to do that. To where when they got in jail, all that Blood and Crip shit was done with them. You ain't even hear about it coming from them, guys. They was Pittsburgh. You know what I mean? Because it was even like that in placements, guys. You know what I mean? To where even, you still had your bullshit amongst your little Pittsburgh motherfuckers. I mean, where they took it to where, you know what I mean, they brought their gang shit in there. But smart ones, not the smart ones, like the Pittsburgh old heads and all that, they sit there and check them young Pittsburgh niggas about that shit. Be like, oh, y'all niggas is tripping. This is Pittsburgh.
I don't know about that.
Cause back in the day with the real deal shit, cause I'm telling you, like I said, the new era of jail done changed shit, and it's really because of the pumpkin spices coming along with their bullshit, cause you got mad pumpkin spice motherfucking gang members in there now, cause what gang is you from, you pumpkin spice motherfucker, cause if you ain't from the block, cause you're not from the gang. Ain't no cuz getting jumped in the gang cuz out in real deal Crip neighborhoods and all that. The word, cuz if you're not from my Crip neighborhood, this how they play in Cali and all that. The word, if you're not from my Crip neighborhood block and all that, cuz the word, we know you from coming up in this block or somebody from the neighborhood knows you. Ain't no, cuz you're not gonna be no outsider just coming in and talking, oh yeah, let me get jumped in. Nigga, who knows you to get jumped into this gang like this? White boy? Like, cause you don't get into this gang like that. That's not how that gang life really works. This is why I like this. It was a real spinoff of the Panthers and all that, for real, back then with them gang cultures and all that. Cause if you're not with the organization and all that, cause it ain't no just coming in and talking about, oh, who's vouching for this nigga? Cause who is this? Cause whoever bring this nigga to the table, he ain't right, cause you're about to get dealt with. So is you vouching for this white boy? Like, cause who is this nigga? Or anybody coming from the block, cause or any of that real deal gang shit, cause it's like mob shit, cause once you bring this nigga around, cause you are responsible for bringing this nigga around, cause. You know what I mean? And cause it's structure. And this is why I even respect the motherfuckers for their structure. You got to respect the motherfuckers for their structure. And this is why the government was like, oh no, we got to check that. Because if them niggas get waved to doing any structure or anything like that, the niggas is going to become powerful. We got to recode that shit and all that, cuz. Mm-hmm. And you did have motherfucker. Because look at the motherfucker, even the motherfucking Frank Lucas's and them. Because that was that nigga's family that he had around him. That was his family of the because we're going to make an organization of this shit, of this drug game. And brother, you gonna have to do this with brother, my blood brother. You are lieutenant, pussy. Whether you want to be lieutenant or not, man, you lieutenant, bitch. And I'm talking about, and it's crazy because it's always gonna be somebody within the organization, cuz. That's just the whole, cuz they gonna get a whole thing to fuck up to the government, cuz. Always, cuz. Even with the fucking, cuz even when it comes to motherfuckers like Malcolm and them, cuz Malcolm got killed by black motherfuckers, cuz. And it's crazy, cuz it's so deep, cuz that they even knew the nigga that did the fucking shooting, cuz, and he was out here running around free, cuz, until his funeral, cuz. And they knew him, cuz. The government knew who he was, cuz. The niggas in our community knew who did it. I'm talking about black people, cuz. Black people running around this day knew this nigga was out here, cuz, and this nigga was the one who killed Malcolm, cuz. The where it's even with everything, like I even keep saying about crime, cause we know who did this shit. Somebody know. You know what I mean? The word it's like, cause and it's mean with these structures of how these shits be going.
It's not really hard to figure out when the actual people that was there at the murder of Malcolm X. And everybody come out here with the same story. Nothing had no opinion. Nobody was there any raw, wasn't even riots over it. Did anybody get in trouble because whoever walked out of the same accord of a threat.
And if you going, they sit there and be like, cause we gonna book the shooter, cause if you book the shooter, cause you already know, cause the shooter was giving fucking orders from somebody. This is the shooter you caught. That you're acting like you done caught, and they had two motherfuckers cause that ain't had nothing to do with it, and they knew they ain't had nothing to do with it. Yeah, I mean,
there's no way it was the government.
It's all the way because you know it was, and we act like these motherfuckers.
There's no way the government to just say, anybody got any interjections, that they dislike him.
And man, we go for it. I'm talking about.
But everybody in there got so many eyes and nobody says nothing. That ain't the government movement.
Because the nigga that tried to get Malcolm the CPR when they shot him was a fucking cop. I'm talking about known cop, informant on Malcolm security team, like this, watching everything that's going on in the ballroom that day, cuz. This nigga never even makes it to the fucking, nobody never investigates him. He never gets on the stand about any trial or anything, when they convicted them three motherfuckers, cuz.
Who plays dirty like that?
Then like you said, cuz how, like.
Who plays dirty like that?
Oh my goodness, cuz.
Is it the snake? Or is it the facts?
We already know. There ain't no motherfucking fantasy to me. It ain't even no motherfucking mystery.
I'm just dealing with common sense here.
And they made our own people do it. To where it's like, cuz.
Sure. You sure he didn't do it in front of the people?
Cause they made our own nigga do it. Cause everybody in our motherfucking community even know the nigga that did it. He was specialized for using a shotgun, cuz. It's mean. It's super mean. Cause I'm talking about, cause they knew exactly what mosque the nigga came from.
They say
everything.
They say go left, go right. I just feel something more.
Nah, cause this ain't what they told. This is what a nigga, and I'm talking about, the nigga had to dig deep to get this information, cause they ain't never tell that shit, cause about that nigga that was, cause they had a picture of this man giving CPR to Malcolm. I'm talking about, this is a real deal picture out here of this man giving CPR to Malcolm, cause when they first shot him on that stage. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody questioned this man in this picture, cause they be like, yo, who the fuck is that? Giving that man CPR right there when he shot like that, cuz.
I just can't tell you. It's too many lights.
You said lights coming, lights flashing.
That's why I can't. I'm actually.
Yeah.
I'm actually. No, for real though. I'm actually. Seeing it, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It's too many lights. Like when you go boom, there's a light. It's too many lights. It's to be one person. I'm telling you,
I'm with you on that one, cuz.
That man was so Swiss cheese for to be one person.
He really wasn't. He only got hit 3 times, I think, cuz. Because I'm telling you, cuz.
The hard times was tampering.
I feel you, Cass.
I'm just
Cass.
living in these times anyway. I'm telling
I'm feeling you, cuz, but I'm telling you, I ain't even going off of their information, cuz.
I'm not neither. I'm not doing no information of any mankind.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't read no book. I don't know nothing about it.
Mm-hmm.
About what we talking about it. There it is.
It's crazy you talking about them lights and shit, right, though, like that, cause, right, a black cat ran across me last night, cuz, at the crib and shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. How much time we on 50? Yo, a black cat ran across me, cuz, last night, right? And me and cuz was chilling on my porch. I'm talking about the where the black cat ran up on me, cuz I'm talking about I seen it at the last minute. Mm-hmm. It was running that more nigga, cuz like it went at the damn near one. You know, cats just got a little different energy sometimes, cuz they like they come jump up on you if they feeling you like that.
Want you to pay?
Yeah. I ain't want to say it, cuz, but it's definitely what it was. You know what I mean? The where he was coming up, but I started with it a little bit to where it ran. But when it ran, because it ran like right across Boone's feet, to where it was coming. You know how my little shit set up to where we got the 2 chairs and shit. And so the motherfucker was running. He was coming up on me like he wanted me to pet it and shit, right? And then like my belief with cats, cause is mean, cause you know cats will stare at you, cause and it's already
What was the conversation?
About lights. About the lights.
About the cat. When the cat came. What were you talking about? What were you and Boom?
I know it was 8:30 and it's mean because it was right before this African hit the fucking wheels, cuz. We was sitting out there. I forget what we was talking. Was we watching the game? Cause I was watching the fucking Niner game last night outside and shit. I don't know what the conversation was.
So what you saying is?
Matter of fact, the conversation wasn't no. We was chilling, cuz.
It was a black cat that came to you and Boom before the joke.
Mm-hmm.
How before? What's the time?
8:30 was when the cat came. I don't know. I want to say. I don't know. This is Boom just hit me on the jack. I'm gonna see who you want. I don't know, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Because Boom might be talking about that shit. But I want to say it's probably, but it wasn't maybe an hour later, maybe, if that. Because we were watching the game. It was about, I could tell you that the nigga hit the car probably like, it was almost halftime. And I was right after halftime of the game. So that might have been probably, about 9:30ish, some shit like that. Yeah, man. But it's, man, because the shit with the cat that get me, because they say, like, cats cats can see things we can't, because with their vision. You know what I mean? Or this is just what I believe with my beliefs, cuz. To where, like, they can stare shit down, cuz, and I even believe they can see, like, spirits like we can, but they could just see it stronger than we can. You know what I mean? And
why?
Because the motherfuckers don't even be sleeping, because they fake sleep. Yeah, I mean, where's that? This is where I even say that state of sleeping, because it's a mean joint. Because it is like.
But why?
Why what?
The monks only imitate of animals.
Definitely, guys.
Why did they have their senses like that? Do they smoke? Do they get intoxicated?
None of that, cuz. But the cats are different animal, cuz they're with my beliefs, cuz it's like, cuz like we all got gifts as far as being like what we're blessed with down this John, cuz the cat can steer you the fuck down, cuz. You know what I mean? Where it can see and my shit like through you and shit, where like it can sense almost like that good and bad shit, like that yin and yang. You know what I mean? or what type of spirit is up with you and all that, I believe. You know what I mean? And this is where I be saying like the vision of the cat eyes and shit, like it's a different vision than human eyes. You know what I mean? Because it's just something with them cats, cause and how they stare at shit. You know what I mean? Cause I like it's like I said with these sleeping patterns shit like that. Cause the where they trick us into thinking they be sleeping and shit. Cause them cats don't sleep. Cause you know what I mean? Ain't no sleep. Cause the rest always on point. Cause you sleep if you want to. Cause you got some, but you got all cats ain't the same though neither. Where you got them Garfield ass motherfucking cats. You know what I mean? Where they just stupid, super lazy. But even them cats, cause they different. You know what I mean?
Yeah, at least they are somewhere comfortable where they can be lazy. Yeah.
You better believe it. Where they come up different like that. You know what I mean? Like the culture be different. Cause like you said, you kick Garfield out that crib, Garfield, you ain't gonna sleep. Ain't no gonna sleep like this, nigga. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Not with the real sovereign cat. Where like you said, I gotta get comfy to go to sleep, nigga. Yeah, I mean, I gotta get, even with a homeless motherfucker, cuz, I gotta get comfy to go to sleep, cuz. And then I ain't no going to fuck sleep out here, cuz.
Again, when the sun, when we ain't sleep outside, when the sun come up, you are up.
You better believe it, because
what time you went?
Like cock-a-doodle-doo, nigga. Like, we like.
You go, listen, you can go to sleep. You could be up until like the sun breaking of the dawn.
Yeah, like 4 o'clock, like 4:30. You might only get an hour.
That's it.
You know what I mean?
Not going to sleep out here, and it's over.
I might nod off in the ball for a 10-minute period or something like that. And it's about that.
It doesn't take an alarm clock to wake you up when you sleeping outside.
Just like a chicken, cuz. Dude, you be just like
you're
yes, dude.
That great light will wake your ass clean up.
Yeah. That's me, cause that's what I say. Like, we got the animal up in this with that shit, cuz that shit. Yeah. You will be up before the grass be wet and all that, cuz you up.
I'm talking about before the sun even come out. That light, the light outside is so mean. It's unbelievable.
I'm gonna beat you up, son. Where you is like,
you could be dead asleep.
Like, who racing with me? Not the sun. The sun you ain't racing with me.
You could be here and sleep. You can turn that light on because you still asleep. Outside.
You better believe it, cuz. You better believe it, cuz.
You hear me?
This is why the chicken be up before the sun, cuz of a nigga. Nah, you ain't beating me up. I'm a cock-a-doodle-doo. Soon as I see you, cuz.
You right there like this. So you like, yeah. I beat you. It's a race to beat your ass every morning.
Like I'm telling you, like, cuz I see you when you come up. It's cold out here, nigga. I'm waiting for you. I need you out here. Like, yes.
He go
like, yes.
Every morning, like, right to you.
Yeah. Like, I'm about to beat you, nigga. Yeah. Oh, it's big, cuz.
And it was real like that.
Really, cuz. That's why cuz it's something with the birds and the cats, cuz.
You will not beat me to this one.
That we gotta understand it with them, cuz, but it's different. It's with all of them, cuz the bird, even a lot of them, cuz we think the chicken's dumb. The chicken ain't dumb, cuz the chicken beat the sun up, cuz, every day. And they don't be cuz of sleep. You know what I mean? There ain't nobody sleep, cuz. You know what I mean?
That's an outside light is waking your ass up. The real light.
Definitely does. Like you said, it might get you up before before it gets up.
It could be 3:30, 4 o'clock. You better go to sleep. Soon as night.
You said, I see Greg about to come. It's about to be gray up on this joint because it's time to get up. It's time to get up because you be that joint ain't beat. It ain't cracked that joint yet. Cause I'm ready to say cock-a-doodle-doo out here too, cuz. Like, I need you to show your little light, cuz. Man. That's where it be real, cuz. Shout out to all my motherfucking silent homeless people, man. Shout out to y'all. Keep that motherfucking power out here, man. We all in this together. Ain't none of them these motherfuckers out here better than none of y'all, man.
And then,
Y'all kings and queens too.
Whatever you on here on the cast, you can catch it on the tube. I'm put it on the Facebook. Hit that subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. You hear me? So, you know, on the podcast, you know me, if we run out, man, no disrespect, we're gonna continue with the tube, dog. Catch us with the tube. My West SB popping right now, guys.
We gotta check on that John. You know what I mean? CookieMonster.com or CookieCorner.com.
It's CookieCorner.com.
CookieCorner.com. You gonna get this joint jumping, man. Hit that subscribe on YouTube.
You better hit my website too. Put shit on my website.
Get you ready, cause it's a mean energy. Cause like I said, once a nigga become enlightened to this shit, cause you begin to have a different vision of the whole fucking world, cause I'm talking about the law and everything, cause about shit you've been taught. Everything inside the box, cause you start to fucking question, cause and it's not the evil. And they will even try to make you believe, cause it's like questioning God. Well, cause I ain't questioning God. You know what I mean? I'm questioning what the fuck y'all said was God. I'm questioning what y'all said is structure and what y'all said is law. Cause the one thing about that God that they gave, motherfucker, cuz. Oh, they gave you that, cuz, when they took that shit from your ancestors, cuz, and took that shit from everything your ancestors know. You know what I mean? Real shit. That's what I'm telemarketing computers.
I even got a car.
That's
the greatest part about it. They be trapping. What do you want to call this joint on the cab?
You already know we want the
I like to do it where put this out there on the boom, and then after we do the boom, then put it, you know what I mean?
Damn, I'm trying to
being happy to be a slave.
Oh yeah, you had it from the gate. You better believe it. You better believe it.
That's the main joint. Being happy to be a slave.
It's main, cuz.
That's no kill.
Oh, damn. Motherfuckers don't be just out here happy being motherfucking slaves, though, cuz, you know what I mean? And being happy to celebrate the holiday the best. Who's celebrating the holiday the best? You know what I mean? Who man the good for master out this joint?
Look at me. So, I guess I'm dressing for people, that everybody think there's no way I could be dressing for me. This is how I would like the world to look at me. There's no way I could be dressing like that or trying to impress anybody to be the best dresser. That's the only way y'all can look at me as.
I do got a strict policy for myself that I'm sticking to on my dress code, cuz, from now on, cuz, and I'm gonna try to motherfucking be very extreme with myself on this. I ain't buying shit no more unless it's black clothes. I like my man, I Am Great. You know what I mean? A couple other different black organizations out here that's selling shit and clothing and shit like that. But I ain't buying into these pumpkin spices shit no more. I ain't buying no more pumpkin spice shit, cuz. Only motherfucking shit they might definitely get me on is that footwear shit. Cause of motherfucking Mike and all that charging up and shit. But we come out here with some fly ass feet, y'all got me on that too. Somebody selling some fly ass feet. Let me know if you got some black on feet, man. I'm with the black shit, man. Fuck that, man.
I'll support it.
Yeah, man.
I'll kill y'all shit too.
More than that, I'm buying black. I ain't supporting nothing. Now, you won't even catch me in a Chinese store ever. I promise you that. I ain't buying shit from these Chinese motherfuckers unless it's some imported shit that y'all black motherfuckers are selling. But I ain't buying shit from ABC Discount. I ain't buying shit from Chan's. I ain't buying shit from none of them motherfuckers. I ain't buying shit from Lee no motherfucker more than I fuck with Lee. But Lee ain't gave shit back to the hood. Lee took his shit and went and spent that shit with his people. Same thing Miss Kim did. They ain't throw no motherfucking parties, but y'all love them motherfuckers. Yeah, I mean, they ain't sweep out here in front of their motherfucking shops out here. Motherfuckers had to get. I know Thingz had to do that shit.
That's reality, cuz they got their money and they got the fuck out. They great. They ain't walk nowhere.
That's reality, cuz. And they came over here with credit. Super duper credit. The way and it ain't even hating on them, you know what I mean? But they play Monopoly and shit. But the way they do it is because we let them do it. We spent our money there. We let them do it. We still let them do it because there ain't no black stores around this joint. We ain't even when it is, a motherfucker gonna act like spending your money on black tax is wrong than spending your money on white tax. The word right, man, y'all motherfuckers get taxed by these white people all day. But it's wrong for a black motherfucker to put a low price on his shit. Like, cause we happy to be slaves for them, cause we ain't happy to be slaves for each other.
But say we ain't supporting Mike because he doing what? He invested in the president. That's the president's the stock market. As far as the stock market, cause it's guaranteed money.
Cause I know it's mean, cause
it's a mean business. Presidents are business,
it's super duper business, and it's super duper business to keep they bullshit going. This is why I don't believe in prisons. You know what I mean? Not one bit, cause that prison ain't nothing but fucking slavery, cause to the lowest degree.
You were a Chamberlain. This is people that says it now.
Mm-hmm.
This is people that says it. You were a Chamberlain and Nike and all that, but
we ain't supporting that shit. It's man, guys. This is why I say, cause I rather the shit that I'm on now, cause I rather if you got some ground root black shit, cause and you got it coming up the ground up.
Cabernet. If you got anything, you know what I mean? I support it. Mm-hmm. You got t-shirts, I support it. Jeans, boots, whatever you got going on, you selling.
Whatever, without a doubt.
I support it. You know what I mean? I buy it from you, man.
Mm-hmm. And they got us so scared to support each other because, you know, the one thing they got us programmed on why a lot of us is too afraid to support each other because we scared of the next nigga coming up or being better than, quote unquote, better than we are. The word like, cause I ain't gonna support him. He might come up more than what I am.
I'm buying Jordans. Would Jordan would ever kneel? What cabinet? I'm buying Jordans. Cabinet, whatever you selling, cause I need that. Mm-hmm. I'm buying Jordans. He would never kneel on the flag. He would never kneel, and I'm buying Jordans.
Better believe it, cuz. Better fucking believe it.
This is real trap.
And it, even with the Browns, and I'm like, Brown, I don't take away from Brown, because Brown do great things, and he just, like, Brown's one of the new generation of motherfuckers, because it's just poison to think, like, to play into the system is the right way instead of playing outside the system to a degree, but, and I ain't disrespecting Brown at all, because Brown, he's like,
he's cold.
He's super cold, and he do stand up for certain things at certain points.
But he's so talented to do what he's doing.
He got more power than what he think, cause the word.
Yes, he do.
Cause like he could keep the shit going, cause if he really felt that way, cause if he sat there and be like, cause we're not playing until these motherfuckers change this.
Motherfuckers are following.
You better fucking believe it.
I'm telling you.
This is where cause even with holding that king title. Because if you want to play King James, cuz, lead the people the right way, youngin'. You know what I mean? But
they be like Kaepernick.
They were out there because they blackballed the shit out of him so fast.
Fuck out of it.
But this is where they, like, to a certain degree, because, like...
Would it be worth it?
And I can't knock you for playing the Monopoly game to a degree, because there's so many of them that don't even,
Boy, and everybody will call him a nut.
Yeah, cuz. Yeah.
It's going to be a cabinet in basketball. Well, now, would it be worth it? It's the question.
You're alrighty.
That's the that part was standing on the truth.
All day, cuz, and like you said, saying they know what a nigga's willing to sacrifice and what a nigga ain't willing to sacrifice, especially for the quote-unquote fight that everybody ain't quote-unquote fighting. Like you said, there's a million people over here quote-unquote happy slaves, cuz. So why the fuck am I going to sit here and be like, cuz I'm going to be the only one that's going to not be the happy slave? You know what I mean? Where, like you said, it's like making a sacrifice because of whether I'm going to sacrifice my motherfucking career or what the fuck I could do for me and mine to be doing better out here to be in fantasy world playing happy slave. You know what I mean? One tap. They might have stopped. Oh, no, it's about that time. So it is what it is.
I said what I said. It is what it is, and that's that. And we're done here.